श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अस्ति भाति प्रियम, and then nama rupa, the last two come under samsara. The asti comes from the sat aspect of Brahman, bhati, the chit is and aware of it, and the ananda, the priyata in that, from the ananda, ananta swarupa. Akhandata brings about ananda. Any constriction, that much pain. So we dare to understand this because it has been presented to us in this manner in the Dakshinamurti Stotra, without necessarily denying everything, accepting everything as the Atman, as the Sarvatman. Naturally, don't try to bring it in Vyavahara. I see God everywhere, I am God intoxicated or something like that. That is a state. Like Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, maybe he was occasionally in those states of samadhi, certain levels where he could really palpably feel the underlying Samvit Shakti which is manifesting this universe. We want to understand the Shuddha Aham. No, not the Ahankarana, but the Purna Hanta it is called. This Chaitanya that I understand myself, I am Chaitanya. And in that Chaitanya, what is the difference between my Chaitanya and Chaitanya of Ishvara? There is no difference. But unfortunately, because of his Mahamaya, so to say, the Diva's avidya, the Jiva is confounded. So all Anubhava of Aham is immediately brought at a level where there is Ahankarana. The purest of pure also because of avidya, because of the Ajnana. So that Ajnana has to be dispelled, and that is the result of the grace, Anugraha. But then there is a lot that the sadhaka also needs to do. As long as he is aware of himself as a jiva and there is the kartrutva and bhoktritva, prayatna is required. You don't say, oh, I am not supposed to do anything, it is purely grace only. It is pure grace. But as far as the kartrutva, bhoktritva is strong, we purify that, we loosen the bonds of kartrutva, bhoktritva. That is upasana. And seva, being in tune with the Guru. Praying for the Guru Drishti. Guru Drishti, oh, the Guru's Drishti should fall on me, I am blessed. The Guru Drishti also can mean perceiving the universe as the Guru sees. So that Drishti I want. That's Sambit Drishti. So we went into the Sarvatma Bhav through the Dakshinamurti Stotra. Now we come down to what is a very specific upasana, the Guru Upasati. Again, Guru has brought out Shri Guru. Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Idam. The Shri Guru that is brought about, that is extolled in the Dakshinamurti Stotra, comes in the form of your personal Guru, but it is definitely at no stage limited to a Vyakti, an individual. Now, we are going to take the Shri Gurupaduka Stotram. The beauty of this stotra is the purest of upasanas. Shiva Tattva. Shiva is the all pavitra, all pervasive Mangalam, Shivam Mangalam. Prapanchopashamam Shantam Shivam Advaitam Chaturtham Manyanti sa Atma sa Vigneha. So just as we can do Shiva Upasana in a Shivling, oh, you are all pervasive, I accept. But for purpose of worship, I invoke you in this Shivling, in this parabolic Shivling, expressing infinity. And once the Upasana, the puja has been offered with great devotion, then I invoke you in my heart and I do my japa, I meditate upon you. This is my point of contact. So even in a restricted, in a specialized, very specialized form like a yantra, the Devi is invoked, knowing fully well that she is all pervasive. Now, the Guru Upasati, the sadhaka, the Shishya does Guru Upasati, so there is a personality, there is a person. But while the Upasana of that person is being done, to go into the Shakti, not be limited by the Vyaktitva of the Guru, is the Kala of Upasana, and that has been brought out very well in this particular stotra. So, in the Matha, when the Pada Puja is going on, and I said the Vaidics are performing and the Yajman Patni, the families are participating, at that time this is also recited. And for me it is a mental puja that I do at that time. It's very beautiful, very powerful. So we'll do the recitation. You'll repeat. Shri Gurupaduka Stotram. Rate of pitch. Pranamya Samvin Margasthan. Agamagnan Mahagurun Prayashchittam Pravakshyami Sarvatantra Virodhatah Pramada Dosha Jamala Pravilapana Karanam Prayashchittam Param Satyam Shri Gurupaduka Smriti Yasya Shri Padarajasa Ranjate Mastake Shivah Ramate Saha Parvatya Tasya Shri Paduka Smriti Yasmai Sarvasvamatmanam Apyeka Vritti Bhaktitah Samarpayati Satshishyaha Tasya Shri Paduka Smriti Yasya Padatale Siddhaha Padagre Kula Parvataha Gulbhau Nakshatra Vrundani Tasya Shri Paduka Smriti Adhare Paramashakti Nabhichakre Hridagnayoho Yogininam Chatushashti Tasya Shri Paduka Smriti Shukla Rakta Padadvandvam Mastake Yasya Rajate Shambhavantu Tayor Madhye तस्य श्रीपादुका स्मृतिः अन्यत् सर्वं सप्रपञ्चम् निष्प्रपञ्चा गुरोः स्मृतिः तस्मात् श्रीपादुका ध्यानम् सर्वपापनिकृन्तनम् पालनाद्दुरितच्छेदात् कामितार्थप्रपूरणात् पादुकामन्त्रशब्दार्थम् विमृशन्मूर्ध्नि पूजयेत् श्रीगुरोः पादुका स्तोत्रम् प्रातरुत्थाय यः पठेत् नश्यन्ति सर्वपापानि वह्निना तूलराशिवत् काशीक्षेत्रं निवासस्तव चरणजलम् जाह्नवी श्रीगुरो नः साक्षाद् विश्वेश्वरो नस्तव वचनतया तारक ब्रह्मबोधे त्वच्छ्रीपादाङ्किता भूः इह भवति दया त्वत्प्रसङ्गः प्रयागः त्वत्तोऽन्यतीर्थदेवः क्वचिदपि च वयम् न प्रतीमः पृथिव्याम् कशल दर्शन खै खै वचुली देवस्थान तो चली the temple, very nice. A Shishya approaches the Guru and as usual, oh, I have fallen short, so many mistakes, not coming up to the mark, the lament. But it's a Satshishya, tremendously motivated in Guru Upasati, doing Guru Upasati, Guru Seva. So when he comes and unburdens himself, the Guru is moved, can't be indifferent. Because here, the Sat Shishyatva is, the Shishya is aware that this relationship is has only one motive. It is for Atma Jnana. It is not dealing with prarabdvasha, the travails that one has to endure. That is also there, no doubt about it. We will always approach the Guru Shakti, the Parampara. Make my life conducive to sadhana, for sadhana. But here, probably the prasanga is, the Shishya is not satisfied with his own intensity, with his own upasana, and he has reached a certain threshold or he perceives a certain block, and then he has come forward, appealed to the Guru. So, Shri Gurupaduka Stotram. Again, as the Shiva Tattva is best worshipped in a Shivalinga, the Devi can be worshipped in a Vigraha or a Yantra, very sophisticated. Vishnu in a Shaligram, So also the parampara is worshipped in the Guru Padukas. So it is the Shri Gurupaduka Stotram. Now once the Shishya comes, approaches the Guru and expresses his inability to rise, there is a block, he is not able to understand. The Guru immediately responds that Vatsalya is there. That Vatsalya prompts the Guru, and this is what he says. Pranamya samvin margasthan agamagnan mahagurun prayaschittam pravakshyami sarvatantra avirodhatah. Okay, I have got a solution for you. No, nothing like that. This is a serious matter. Okay, so the Guru says, I will also meditate upon my acharyas, my gurus. Pranamya, having bowed down to my gurus, Pranamya samvin margasthan agamagnan mahagurun. Having done namaskara to the gurus who are the samvin margasthaha. Ye samvin margasthaha. Samvit marg, those who are on the samvit marg, and they are the agamagnya. They are the knowers of the agama, the tantras. Beautiful combo. Adjectives very, very necessary, defining the Guru Tattva that is being invoked. Samvin margasthan agamagnan mahagurun pranamya kinkarami prayaschittam pravakshyami. Having done this, now I shall tell you the prayaschitta. And this prayaschitta is sarvatantra avirodhataha. This prayaschitta is accepted in all the tantras. So Shri Guru, not just the Guru, the parampara, the acharyas, the Guru meditates upon before he gives his opinion, the best sort of prayaschitta. So what comes next is very important for all sadhakas at all levels of development, at all levels. And the specification is Samvin Margasthan. Samvin Margasthan, Jnana Margasthan. They are well established. They are Brahmanishtas. So that Jnana is there. It is not that they are feverishly doing something and motivating others also. Let us both do something. No. They are established in their own Brahma Swarupa. And not only that, they may have done upasana for lifetimes and they have succeeded, but they are also agamagnya. So since they know upasana, they understand upasana, they are equipped to guide sadhakas also on this path. The adhikara in the bhakta, in the sadhaka, has to be created to make him a shishya. And then that shishya can be given the bodha. So those who have the capacity, those gurus who are on this path, who have the capacity to understand, to guide, motivate the sadhakas so that they become such shishyas, and then whatever are the blocks, have the ability to dispel the doubts, the samshaya, and they themselves are pratishtita in Atmagnan, Samvin Margasthan, Tadrishan Gurun Sansmritya Pranamya, having meditated, having invoked their grace, now I will tell you the solution. Prayaschittam, immediately some mistake has been made. So what is the first thing? The Shishya realizes, then there is Paschatap, oh that was not good. And why repeatedly this is happening? Why am I not able to sit for 3 hours? Why can't I sit for 4 hours? What are the fluctuations? What are the disturbances, etc.? This sort of a thing keeps going on in the such Shishya's mind. Sometimes there is intensity, sometimes there isn't. Can't tackle the mind, bewildering. So all this, okay, this is because of Purva Karma or not adequate application maybe in this Janma also, whatever the reason, not going into it. Right now, I will give you the prayashchit. Since that Paschata, oh this is bad, this should not happen. I should be able to move forward. The determination is there. So the prayashchitta, the means of expiation of the sins is one word. The means of removing the obstacles, I will tell you, is what the Guru tells the Shishya. Prayashchittam pravakshyami. I will tell you, vakshyami, na kevalam vakshyami, apitu prakarshena vakshyami, in detail, in a manner you understand, in a manner that is applicable and you can also do it. Pravakshyami, and this prayashchita is accepted by all the tantras. So we have to understand, not only are there Siddhantic differences. Somebody says, what is mukti? Yes. Mukti means you do the pujan here and then you will go to a particular loka, Vishnu loka, Shiva loka, Goloka, and that is mukti. There you will be always with your Ishta Devata, and that is mukti. Hatha yogis will say something else. Prakriti is there and we are the Jiva is the Purusha. Disengaged from that, bas, eternally you are disengaged. But Prakriti remains. Purusha is different. All of them remain, but they are liberated as disconnected with Prakriti. Now this is not Sarvatma Bhava. That is Siddhantic difference. But here, even in the Tantras, because they are Agamagnya, the Guru knows very well, certain things are accepted in one Tantra, but not accepted in another at all. In the Upasana itself, Tulasi is not offered to Ganapati, but some places it is. So all these differentiations are there, accepted in one type of Upasana, absolutely not accepted. So what is wrong, you can't generalize, this is wrong, this is good or correct or whatever. The Tantras, their krama itself varies. But the prayashchita, when it comes to prayashchita, this particular prayashchita is accepted by all the Tantras. And what is that? Pramada doshaja mala pravilapana karanam prayashchittam param satyam Shri Gurupaduka Smritihi. So I'll tell you the prayashchit, but first understand what is the reason for the dosha. Pramada doshaja, pramada kartavya is there. Not doing the kartavya brings about a certain encrustation, some sort of a filth in the antakarana. That is the dosha. Pramada doshaja mala. Doshaja, born of that. Born of first pramada is done. Should have been done, I didn't do. Now I am confused. I am lagging behind. That intensity is there, the Guru's sankalpa is there, and suddenly you find you are lagging behind. What happened? Oh, there was pramad. So that pramad can also mean self-forgetfulness. And Dakshinamurti, first what he does is apasmara, he crushes. Our self-forgetfulness is crushed. Let that, pratyavijna, aham iti, let that rise. So that is the anugraha. Here pramada has been done. So pramada, that is a dosha. Pramada doshaja, born of the dosha of pramada. Pramada doshaja mala. The mala, the dirt, the confusion that is being created, the inability to see something. Even when you sense it, it is so close, but still I can't see. There is some obstruction. Pramada doshaja mala pravilapana. Pravilapana is complete cleansing, washing away of that mala. Karanam, the means of washing away the dirt, the accumulation of dirt born of pramada. I shall tell you. Prayashchittam param satyam Shri Gurupaduka Smritihi. This prayashchitta I shall tell you, and that is Shri Gurupaduka Smritihi. The Paduka Smarana of the Shri Guru. That's simple. It makes sense. When you are in this culture, the Sanskriti is there, your Samskaras are there, Paduka, yes, immediately. Everything is represented in the Padukas. A Shakti that will nourish, it will protect, it will guide, and it will liberate also, is brought out best by the Guru Padukas. So Paduka Smarana Smritihi, that is the best prayashchitta. Then we go into how it is done. So the karana of this confusion, this unhappiness has been defined as pramad, self-forgetfulness or forgetting your own kartavya, being not adequately geared up for sadhana. Uttam Shishya. He comes with this prayashchitta, this means of cleansing have been told. Now what? Yasya Shri Padarajasa Ranjate Mastake Shivah Ramate Saha Parvatya Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. Beautiful. ऐकतच नव्या थंयसर यस्य श्री पाद रजसा रंजते मस्तके शिवः यस्य पाद रजसा whose feet पाद रजसा रजस इज द डर्ट चरण धूल कहते हैं हिंदी में. When that is accepted and placed on his head by the Shishya, Ranjate Mastake Shivaha. Ranjate. Shiva manifests there. Shirasi. Of what? Of the Guru, of the Shishya. The Guru Charana Dhul is accepted by the Shishya. That means he has surrendered. And he is getting that Shakti. The purification is happening. No, aham, no, I want this. That insistence is gone. And there is total alertness. What a beautiful state of surrender. Absolutely untouched by the demands of the world, at the same time completely in consonance, resonating with the Samvit Shakti. At that time, that Charana Dhula fulfills its here. Yasya Shri Pada Rajasa Ranjate Mastake Shishyasya Mastake Sakshat Shivaha Ramate Saha Parvatya Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. And he sports there with Parvati. That is Bhavani Shankar himself is manifest. It is not the Nirgun Nirakar Brahma. It is the Shabala Brahma, capable of doing full Anugraha, manifesting there. So the Lord as Shiva and Bhavani manifest. Ramate Saha Parvatya Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. The Charana Dhula of the Charana Kamala of that Guru. Who's that Charana Dhul? When placed, when accepted by the Shishya, brings about this state, manifests the Jagat of Pitaro, Parvati Parameshwaro in the Sahasrara of the Shishya. That Guru, his Paduka Smarana is the Prayashchittam that I am talking about, is what the Guru is telling the Shishya. This is a narration by the Guru to the Shishya. Sense? Making sense? Clear? Yasmai. And the Satshishyattva. What is the Satshishyattva? That is also brought out. Yasmai sarvasvam atmanam api eka vritti bhaktitah samarpayati satshishyaha tasya Shri Paduka Smriti. The Shishya is also guided. We had gone to Somnath. So on the way we were hosted by a family. The neighbors also came. There was satsang. One of them piped up, Swamiji, Guru kaise chune jate hain? It was bewildering. I don't know. How do you select your Guru? I don't know. How did you select your life partner? Don't tell me anything more. No options now. So even there it was so difficult. And you were saying, how do I select a Guru? I think you do your work, maintain your intensity. That is enough. You will be led. Be true to yourself. Your intensity, your perseverance, I want the truth, will guide you. And then when the purification, etc. happens, you are led correctly. So the Satshishya is brought out by Yasmai Sarvasmam Atmanam. Yasmai, Jisko. In English it is a little difficult. Jisko, to whom? Sarvasvam Atmanam api eka vritti bhaktitah samarpayati Satshishya. The Satshishya offers his everything to the Guru. To which Guru? He offers that Guru, his Pada Rajasa Ranjate Mastake Shiva. So the Shishya is also an Adhikari Shishya. He's been led correctly. He's on the cusp of realization. So there are no other prayashchittas that are required. Oh, you do so much anushtan, etc., whatever. No, it is just that last block that has to go. It has to be removed for the grace to just flow in. So at that stage, this is happening. So he is the Sat Shishya. Yasmai Sarvasvam Atmanam. Yasmai, jis Guru ko, to that Guru, to whom the Sat Shishya offers his everything. But I belong. That conviction is so strong. He is never bereft of the Guru Sanidhya because of that. He doesn't have to specially propitiate the Guru. He is always aware through all the vicissitudes of life, through all the processes, decision making, this, that, enduring everything, or rejoicing in whatever prarabdha brings, and he sees as his personal achievements also, he is more intensely aware of the Guru Shakti, always cautioning him, guiding him. That's the beauty, the anusmarana that comes. This is brought about by the sheer purushartha of the Shishya. Remember that. And of course the grace of the Guru. This is not to be likened to the Anubhava of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. When Naren goes up to him and says, have you seen God? Of course I see him. I see him more clearly than I see you. That is the state of the pure Jnani. It is established. And then he sees this Jagat as Vivarta, as inconsequential as a dream. So he is very much aware of himself as the Sakshi, manifesting this. He is not confounded by the Nama Rupa. That is why I see God more clearly than I see you. Here, this is the attempt is being made by the Satshishya, but he may not have understood his Sarvatma. He is not Pratishtita in Sarvatma Bhav, but whatever he understands as himself and his, he offers. Yasmai Sarvasvam Atmanam api ekavritti bhaktitaha. One-pointed bhakti, tremendous power of bhakti. He offers everything, continues to offer everything. That is that surrender. A very meaningful process goes on. So Sarvasvam Atmanam arpayati Satshishya. Kartasnava. It is not the Sarvatma Bhav of the Jnani, but it is definitely the very conscious, alert, intelligent effort being made by the sadhaka, by the Satshishya, of connecting to the Guru Shakti at all levels. Untouched by the Guru, I don't want. This has to be accepted. Then it is wonderful. So that awareness is being maintained by the Shishya. That is why he is a Satshishya. And a Satshishya who offers this, to whom he offers, that Guru Paduka, the smarana of that Guru Paduka is what I am saying. Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. The Paduka smarana of that Guru, what does it do? It is the best prayashchit. Continue. I think we'll finish this also. No problem. Yasya padatale siddhaha padagre kula parvataha gulpau nakshatra vrindani tasya Shri Paduka Smriti. Now comes the adoration of the Guru. This is the most beautiful upasana that is happening here. It is definitely a vyakti that is being propitiated. The Shishya, Satshishya goes to his Guru. There is a person, a personality. He bows down. Yasya padatale siddhaha. He sees the padatala, the soles of the feet of the Guru, and says, Yasya padatale siddhaha. All the siddhas are at the feet of the Guru. Padagre kula parvataha. The instep, etc., the Kula Parvatas, the Himalayan range, etc., that grandeur, that just comes up to the instep, so to say, of the Guru. So aware of the personality, so to say, which is bringing about that tremendous Sharanagati and concentration in the heart of the Shishya, he is transcending the form of the Guru by accepting, understanding. It's more than visualization. The Kula Parvata has reached only till the instep of the Guru, my Guru. Padatale Siddha, Padagre Kula Parvataha, Gulpau Nakshatra Vrindani. The constellations, the stars, etc., this magnificence that we see when we look up on a dark night, that vastness, etc. Gulpau Nakshatra, just come up to his knees, Gulpau Nakshatra Vrindani. Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. The Siddhas, limited. The Kula Parvata, still the instep. The constellations, that entire vastness of the universe, etc., what a human being can perceive and be in awe of, that only comes up till the Gulpau Nakshatra Vrindani, till the knees of the Guru. Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. Smarana of that Guru is what is the prayashchitta that I am telling you, says the Guru to the Sat Shishya. Adhare Parama Shakti Nabhichakri Hrit Agnayoho Yogininam Chatushashti Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. Adhare, it's a personality, person, and still in the Mooladhara of the Guru, Parama Shaktihi. Just as the Kundalini is coiled up in an individual and it assists him in his liberation, here it is the Parama Shakti that is at the Mooladhara of the Guru. Adhare Parama Shakti, that which brings about Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Nigraha and Anugraha. Adhare Parama Shakti, Nabhi Chakre, the Manipuraka Chakra, Nabhi Chakre, Hridaya, Anahata Chakra of the Guru. Agnayo, Hridagnyaya, Agnayoho, Yogininam Chatushashti. In the Sushumna of the Guru, whom I revere, I see all the yoginis. The Moola Shakti is in the Mooladhar, and her manifestation happens through her yoginis. Lalita Tripura Sundari, Chatushashtopacharadhya, but Chatushashti Koti Yogini Gana Sevita. Those immaculate Shaktis which are taking care of all the cause and effect, etc., of this Jagat. The sequential processes, etc., that are happening in Srishti. Once Srishti, Jagat has been created, those who sustain this, those Shaktis are there in his Guru's Manipuraka, Anahata and Agnya Chakra. Hridagnayoho. That Guru I revere, and the Smarana of his Paduka in this manner is the best prayashchita, cleansing away of all sins, removal of all obstacles which are impediments in your spiritual sadhana. No karma kand is going to help here. Nothing else. It is just this affiliation that happens that brings about the purification. Ajnana trembles. It's loosening its hold. Kartritva, Bhoktritva has already been purified by the Shikshya. That is why even this upasana becomes very sahaja, very meaningful. Yogininam Chatushashti. Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. And in the Sahasrar of the Guru, Shukla Rakta Padadvandvam Mastake Yasya Rajate Shambhavam Tutayor Madhye Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. And the Sahasrar of the Guru, something beyond creation, the Paramashakti which is the cause for creation, the yoginis which bring about the manifestation, sustain it, and much beyond that is the Shukla Rakta Padadvandvam. You can take them as feet, like in Arunachala. Right on the top they have that. There is one in red, one done in white in Bhasma. The Shiva Shakti Charanas are there. Or you can say that state of Shiva and Shakti. Shiva in his Nirgun Nirakar and Shakti coming out in manifestation, and Tayoho Madhye, and in between the Shambhavam, the Shambhava state. Very difficult to explain, but a state where Shiva is not lost in himself, or nor is he so effective and working that he has forgotten himself, intensely aware that it is his own Atma Vaibhava, that is the Srishti, that is the Shambhava state. Okay? So Shambhavam Tutayor Madhye Tasya Shri Paduka Smritihi. Aikyazalya, Shiva Shakti Aikyazalya, that sort of a state is the Shambhava state. That the Shishya perceives in the Mastaka, in the Sahasrar of the Guru. He is seeing a person, but he is transcending that personality. It doesn't help the Guru, but it certainly helps the Shishya, and that we have to understand. Because when this happens, when this meditation happens, what is actually happening is the Shishya is overcoming his own limitations. Because it is being done with so much love, he is aware of his own physicality, the physical body is there. And as he meditates upon this, he is rising above this obsession with the body. And that is why the Ramate Saha Parvatya Tasya Shri Paduka Smriti is brought out right in the beginning. The result of that is the advent of Bhavani, Shankara, Shiva and Shakti itself in the Sahasrar of the Shishya. But he has to perceive it like that. The Upasana has to be done like that. And something wonderful happens, a resonance or whatever you call it. The purification at all levels, in all chakras of the Shishya happens. I found this very, very effective. There is another way of going about it, and we have been groomed in that. Prakashamanam prathame prayani pratiprayani api amrutayamana antah padavyam in the Sushumna Nadi anusancharantim anandarupam shivam abalam aham prapadye. That Shakti, the Jiva Bhava, explodes. All restriction, all confusions are going away. The Brahma Granthi, so Kriya Shakti becomes very potent. The Hridaya, Vishnu Granthi or the Anahata, Vishnu Granthi, Manipur, but at least in the heart, whatever confusion is there, the pain, etc., that is ripped apart, removed. For a moment in the Agnya Chakra and in the Sahasrara, the Purnahanta is manifest in the Shishya. So we can meditate like that also. I awaken the Kundalini when we do the Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Bija, Akshara Dhyana. That is what we are doing consciously. But here there is a wonderful Tanmayata that is happening because he recognizes something much, much more, a totally new dimension in the Guru, in the personality of the Guru. He, through sheer grace, the Shishya also overcomes his own limitations of a personality. So there is less chance of Ahankara stepping in and saying, oh, I have done this, I have got this. It's just gone. There is no time. There is no need to assert, no need to exult in that, no need to tell others, so much I have gained. There is nothing else. And that is brought out in this next shloka. Anyat sarvam saprapancham nishprapancha guroh smritihi tasmat Shri Paduka Dhyanam sarva papa nikrantanam. All else is saprapancha. Prapancha is that which just continues. It beguiles you, it leads you from one to another state. And that definitely will be all that I want. After this, I am not going to ask for anything. By the time you have reached that, you have 10 more demands on your list. It doesn't seem to end. Prapancha, all justified. Everything else is saprapancham. This Guru Anusmarana is nishprapancha. And the Shishya is led into the nishprapanchata And that Nishprapanchata is his own Atma Swarupa. Prapanchopashamam, Shantam, Shivam, Sa Agnya, Sa Atma Eva iti Vigneya. That is the Upanishadic Vakya. That Shiva Tattva is your Atma, and there alone the Upashamana of the Prapancha happens. Anything else, as an individual, you are struggling, you will have goals. Your Kartritva, Bhoktritva will manifest. Sheer survival. The Jiva Bhava is struggling. Maybe good aspirations, I want liberation, etc. That also ceases. There is nothing that I want because I am getting the best, period. So that dispelling of the karma bandhana has also happened, and it is happening in pure devotion. Your efforts are one thing when you sit for your japa, etc. We go through it, so many types of conducted meditations. But this is coming as pure grace when out of sheer adoration you are transcending the personality of the Guru without realizing actually you are overcoming your own personality. This Jiva Bhava is being removed very gently, gracefully. How beautiful it is. So this Tanmayata that is happening, that is the pure Nishprapanchata that we can aspire for, and let it happen. Anyat sarvam saprapancham. Nishprapancha Guru Smriti. The Guru Smarana done in this particular manner is the pure Nishprapancha. That is the Atma Swarup itself that is now exulting in itself. Shivoham, Shivoham. That bhava becomes extremely strong. Tasmat Shri Paduka Dhyanam Sarva Papa Nikrantanam. The Papa and Punya also result in future births. And okay, you can eradicate Papa, but to what extent? How much? The Purva Janma Krita Sanchita Papa is there, the Karma is there. Prarabdha is what has been designated for this life, but all that is going to yield fruit. And you have done so much good also, you have done so much tapasya, so much japa. You have to now enjoy that, so to say, of the punya phala also. So, punarapi jananam. Don't want it. I want to rise above it. So, it doesn't happen by doing good, not doing bad, completely getting out of the clutches of this kartritva, doing, not doing. The sankalpa that I have to do is just eliminated in the meditation on the Guru Tattva in the personality of the Guru. That is the beauty. So this destroys all papa. Sarva papa nikrantanam. It is not just some papa prakshalana, but sarva papa, the accumulated punya papa that is there, which is going to bring about future janma, all that is eliminated. I was not touched by it. I am not, and I shall never be touched by it. Shivoham, the Jiva Bhava is burnt away. Palanat duritachhedat kamitartha prapuranat paduka mantra shabdartham vimrushan murdhni pujayet. Palanat duritachhedat kamitartha prapuranat. Pa, du, ka. Pa, palanat, pa. Because it protects. The Shishya has surrendered. No, naturally there has to be guidance, there has to be protection. That is achieved when the Tanmayata is developed towards the Guru Shakti. So the Palana comes, the Rakshana comes, the Poshana comes. Palana durita chedat. Durita, whatever is avanchaniya, undesirable, whatever creates pain, whatever distracts the sadhaka from his path, the durita, uchchedan, removal of that, du, pa, du, durita cheda, du, ka, kamitartha prapuranat. And whatever is necessary, desirable, he gets that. So the word pa, du, ka is that which removes what is inimical to the sadhaka, gives him rakshana, and fulfills his desires so that he is motivated to go swiftly forward on this path of self-realization. That goodness in life, yes, I am doing something well, should be there. If there is disenchantment, there can be a lot of vairagya, but the bhakti won't sprout forth. So all this is achieved by the smarana of the Guru Paduka done correctly. That is why Palana Durita Chedat Kamitartha Prapuranat Paduka Mantra Shabdartham, meditating upon understanding the word Paduka in this manner, Murdhni Pujayet, worship the Guru Padukas in your Sahasrara. And that is what we do even when we do it as a krama or upasana. First, the visualization of the Guru, the personality, you are in the presence, invoke, get the permission to do your japa, etc. Get the rakshana, and then immediately the padukas are felt. Paramparagat in Sri Vidya itself, etc. It is the Guru Paduka, it is the Parama Guru Paduka, it is the Parameshti Guru Paduka. So the Padukas, there is no personality. It is the entire parampara that is brought down, the grace of the entire parampara once the Guru Paduka Pratishtha in the Sahasrara is done. But it is done meaningfully. It is done understanding the personality because you are dealing and then transcendenting your own personality so you feel the grace of the Sampurna Parampara. Palana Durita Chedat Kamitartha Prapuranat Paduka Mantra Shabdartham Vimrushan, having understood this in this manner, Murdhni Pujayet. This is the direction. Do this worship in your Sahasrara. Shri Gurupaduka Stotram Prataruthaya Yaf Pathet Nashyanti Sarva Papani Vanhina Tularashivat. Shri Gurupaduka Stotram Prataruthaya, Pratah Uthaya, getting up in the morning, the first thing in the morning, Yav Pathet, he who does the Patha, Anusandhan of this stotra in this meaningful manner, what happens? What is the phala? Nashyanti sarva papani vanhina tularashivat. This is a major papa. Okay, I'll remove this. Or these trivial papas, I'll not completely. Tularashivat, dry grass that has been stacked up. One single match applied to it, the whole thing is finished. Bhasmi bhutam, not selective. So also because of this jnanagni that is kindled in the Shishya's understanding, his antakarana, all papa prakshalana happens. There is nothing to identify with the papa. There is no jiva bhava left. Nashyanti sarva papani vanhina tula rashivat. Tula, hay, straw, a stack of that. One ignition and the whole thing is reduced to just ashes. There is nothing that remains. All other attempts at Papa Prakshalana have their limited utility, so to say. And in the very process of going about it through Karma Kanda or Karma, you are generating more Papa and Punya also. But this is the ultimate, which is only going to bring about the Shivoham consciousness. So nothing remains. Vanhina Tularashivat. And then the Stuti of the Guru. Kashi Kshetram Nivasaha Tava. Hey Guru Varya, the place where you stay, that is my Kashi Kshetra. That is Kashi for me. Kashi. I told you this. There was one sadhaka who went up to Bhagwan Raman Maharshi and asked him, it is said that a person who dies in Kashi is definitely liberated, no further birth for him. Now is it that geographical entity, that Kashi, that city, that whatever? Oof, you've been to Kashi? Old Kashi? Now it's really been done up after Nitin Gokarn Mamal Karya. But still, Kashi is Kashi. So there, if a person dies there, no matter how, what a papatma he was, he gets moksha? Or is it Kashi, the prakasha, that kindling, that illumination, the light, the dawn of intelligence, of illumination in the heart, the Kashika in the Hridaya? That means Purna Jnana. Only a person who's understood himself, who has been enlightened, okay, there, dying in that state, there is no further birth. There is no jiva bhava left. Is that the Kashika? Maranat Muktihi. There was silence as usual for some time, and then both. Answer. What a wonderful thing. Kshetrach Mahima Mantati. Never underestimate that. That is why here also when we sit, be aware of this. Even if you don't want to do anything, just sit facing, enjoy that presence. Sanidhya, Sakshat Shiva. So Kashika also, which has been put by such great avatari Purushas, by the Siddhas, by the Jnanis. When Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans went by boat from Calcutta, I believe they went right up to Kashi. He didn't get down there, he came back. He saying, yes, I could see Vishwanath there going about with his trident liberating the jivas. They had the vision, they could see that. Sakshat Vishwanath darshan ho gaye. So that place also is important, Maranad Mukti. When you go there, you ask, how is this? He was such a horrible fellow, he died there, now he's got Mukti. He may get Mukti, but before that, the Kshetrapal there, Kala Bhairava, says, oh, this fellow, you come here. And he takes him all around, all the lanes, by-lanes, gullies of Kashi, giving him some dhulai hoti hai. So that poor jiva, all the papa prakshalan happens, and then finally, poof, he gets mukti also. So papa prakshalan has to happen, but no punarjanma. So let us settle for this Kashika. Kashi Kshetram Nivasahat. Wherever you stay, that is Kashi Kshetra for me. Tava Charana Jalam Janhavi Shri Guronaha, our Guru. Tava Charana Jalam, that Paduka Jala, that after washing his feet, the Jala that is there, that is the Janhavi Ganga, the Jnanamayi Ganga, who liberates, who does Papa Prakshalanam. Naha. Sakshad Vishveshwaro Naha. You are the Sakshad Vishveshwara for us, Vishwanath for us. Vachanataya Taraka Brahma Bodhi. And in your Vachana, whatever you utter, whatever guidance you give us, that is the Taraka leading to Brahma Bodha. Because there it is Vishwanath himself who finally delivers the soul from his Jiva Bhava, gives the illumination through Upadesha of Pranava Omkar in Kashi. Kashi Maranan Mukti, the cleansing etc. Kala Bhairava does, but the moksha is given by Vishwanath himself by uttering the Omkar to that soul, the Jiva. So your Vachana for us is the Taraka which yields Brahma Bodha. Tvat Shri Padankita Bhuhu Iha Bhavati Gaya. Tvat Shri Pada Ankita Bhuhu, the Bhumi that has been your footprint in the sand, is for us Gaya. Gaya, what do you do in Gaya? Gaya. I don't know. You've gone there, nahi? Tristhali Yatrento. Certain pujas are offered to take care for the ancestors. Pitra. If there is any jiva that is caught up, stuck, not getting punarjanma, not getting moksha, that ancestor, that jiva may be liberated. So certain shraddhas etc. are performed in Gaya. So Shri Padankita Bhuha Iha Bhavati Gaya. I don't have to go there. Even the imprint of your padukas, that for me is Gaya. It will liberate. It will dispel all what brings about what are my ancestors, what is going to give me punarjanma etc. All that papa and punya is eliminated. A total disconnect from that happens because I am established in my Shiva Bhava. Tvat prasanga prayagaha. And tvat prasanga prayagaha. In Prayaga you have the Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati also, the Sangama of all the three rivers. Gupta Rupena, the Saraswati is also there. So also my Ida Pingala keeps functioning in my regular life, Vyavaharik life. But there the Saraswati also, the Sushumna is also open. Tvat Prasanga, because of your presence, the Shaktipat happens and I am liberated from Jiva Bhava. Tvattonyat, Tvattah Anyat. Apart from you, Tirthadevah kvachidapi cha vayam na pratima pruthivyam. Other than you, we don't conceive of any other devata other than you. Untouched by your anugraha, anumati, nothing. There is no divinity anywhere. Touched by your divinity, everything becomes divine. So I don't have to visualize, I don't have to give importance to any other devata if I don't feel the presence of the Guru there. That is also a protection or correction. Your Guru Sanidhya will protect you when you go to places where a lot of upasana has happened but not too good also, because you can be seriously affected by that. But that is the first protection. So when you sit for your japa, you invoke the grace. You can do digbandhana, etc. But the best is invoke the Gurupaduka, and from that visualize the Agni, the red Agni coming around, doing the digbandha. That protection with that vatsalya, and you are untouchable. So to say, when you go, when you try your dhyana, etc., where you are in a very fragile state, so to say, you are so focused on your Ishtadevata, on your japa, the slightest disturbances can affect you badly. So demand that protection. So Tattonya Tirthadeva Kvachidapi Chavayam Pruthivyam Na Pratimaha. We don't accept anything that transcends you, untouched by you. It is again Vishaya, and it will only lead to Prapancha again. So graced or touched by our grace, we accept the divinity, and that liberates. So one source. So in all these major Vidyas, it is the Guru Tattva that is first propitiated, and because of that you have the whatever achievements have happened, Ishta, Prasad, etc., Siddhis, etc. So very, very beautiful stotra to be meditated upon, very necessary. You don't want to be bereft of the Guru, that will be disastrous. It is your own foolish hallucinations or self-propelled ego saying, say, I know. No correction. And being obsessed by the personality, again you'll never rise. You'll be stuck in your own personality. You'll have to, even a good sadhaka will have to constantly, I should come up to the mark, I should achieve. There are times when you just let go. There's nothing to be achieved and all. As you are, without demands. There the aikya begins to happen. That is what a sadhaka, a Sat Shishya is led into when he meditates correctly in this manner on the Guru Tattva. Anything specific? Was it audible? Most of it? Guru Charanam mana laga korya. Mira bai pachi. Laida. You know Sharad Joshi? Sharad Joshi from Jodhpur? He is coming over tomorrow. Correct? Shankar? What time is he expected? Huh? 4 a.m. Morning. Who's going to pick him up? Okay. Bus sarva, kashi train? He'll be picked up. Otherwise he'll be doing the parikramanam. Guru Charana man laga re. Guru Charana man laga. जन्म का सोया पड़ा मन जन्म का सोया पड़ा मन, शब्द सुनत अब जागा जागा रे, गुरु चरणन मन लागा लागा रे, गुरु चरणन मन लागा, मात पिता धन कुटुंब का बंधन, माता पिता धन कुटुंब का बंधन, टूटा जो कच्चा धागा धागा रे, टूटा जो कच्चा धागा, गुरु चरणन मन लागा लागा रे, गुरु चरणन मन लागा, बहुत कृपा करी गुरु सर्वोपरि, बहुत कृपा करी गुरु सर्वोपरि, मोह महाभ्रम भागा भागा रे, मोह महाभ्रम भागा, गुरु चरणन मन लागा लागा रे, गुरु चरणन मन लागा, गुरु मार्ग नित चलत चलत चित, गुरु मार्ग नित चलत चलत चित, आनंद निज उमड़ाया आया रे, संवित सुख पद पाया पाया रे, संवित सुख पद पाया, गुरु चरणन मन लागा लागा रे, शरण मन लागा। ईशां परन्नकुलदैवतमम्बिके त्वं तेषां गिरा मम गिरो न भवन्तु मिश्राः तैस्तु क्षणं परिचिते विषयोऽपि वासो मा भूत्कदाचिदपि सन्ततमर्थये त्वाम्। ऐं ह्रीं श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। 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 ऐं श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। गुह्यातिगुह्यगोप्तातं ग्रहाणास्मत्कृतं जपं सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देव त्वत्प्रसादान्महेश्वर। भवानी शंकर मम शरणं। भवानी शंकर मम शरणं। भवानी शंकर मम शरणं। नन्दन्तु साधकाः सर्वे विनश्यन्तु विदूषकाः अवस्थाशाम्भवी मेस्तु प्रसन्नोऽस्तु गुरुः सदा सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमः पार्वतीपतये हर